Right, this week. What else happened this week? Remembrance Day, was it?
At work.
Armistice Day?
Yep, Armistice Day. There was, at work, there was, I guess, a 2-minute silence over the PA system.
I tend to forget that because I'm not working at the moment.
Oh,
See,
sorry.
If you're not working, you don't really think about these things if you're not working. But if you are...
In a large company, there is like PA system that we have. Yeah, so it's a very large company. There's a broadcasting system, internal broadcasting system, for like fires or emergencies or whatever. But so the announcer told us, 2-minute silence, everyone, for Remembrance Day. And then she gave a little speech about the war and the soldiers. And then we tried to keep quiet for 2 minutes.
You tried. Yeah, I know you tried.
Well, let me tell you something,
really hard
okay?
for you.
Because my workmate, all right, he really tried hard, okay? Last year, what he said...
Was this Dirty Sanchez?
No, different guy. Different guy. Last year, he said he was in a meeting with about 5 suppliers from Germany, all right? Okay. And
is this going to go where I think it is? Is this going to be a Clarkson bit?
Well, I don't
Jeremy
know.
Clarkson
I don't
bit.
know what you're referring to because I don't really watch Top Gear that much. The German suppliers, they had no idea what was going on. They're in the middle of the meeting. The PA is it gets announced.
This was on Remembrance Day.
On Remembrance Day.
On Remembrance Day, you had a couple of German...
We don't get told beforehand when they're going to do Remembrance Day or 2-minute silence, so we're just carrying on our business as usual. And these guys flew in only for about 3 or 4 days and they had to fly back.
I have a feeling I know why they flew back.
Yeah, they cut their 3 days short. So it was hilarious because they didn't know what was going on. My mate had to explain to the translator, all right, why there was an announcement over the PA system and if they were in trouble, quote-unquote trouble. So
about 80 years ago, 100 years ago.
Crap seems to follow this guy around because this year, all right, when we did Remembrance Day and the 2-minute silence, he was on the John when it happened.
Yeah, so they had to keep sweat. He's got beads of sweat on his face.
It was on the John and he was going, "What the beep?"
Shh! It's Remembrance Day.
So it's like, bloop.
I told you, be quiet. That's what the guy in the stall next door said.
Exactly. And he wasn't allowed to flush.
What a great justice you did to Remembrance Day. Yeah.
That wasn't me.
Lest we forget.
Yeah, that's really. So when he told us the story, I just couldn't resist. I had to tell everyone. I like this guy. This guy's funny. So that pretty much wraps up this week in events. Pretty interesting week for us.
On the whole. Well, not really for me, actually. But I'll say it was.
Well, thanks,
So
John.
we talked about the Arias, which we didn't watch.
Yep.
Talked about Movember, You're Not a Guy.
Which we're not a
We talked about the Canberra Raiders, who are in the A-League.
Of course. The awesome league.
And Remembrance Day and...
On the clapper.
Nice. Well, I think that's about it from me and Scott.
Yep.
Oh, Scott and I, sorry. You're first, aren't you? McScott.
Oh, please, thank you.
McScott and I. So we're concluding this week's Misadventures.
Fantastic. See you all next
Over
week.
and out.
Bye-bye.